Welcome to how to make and sell a movie with no money. This is a big step. I'm excited for you because you've committed some time and some money, and now you're going to be empowered to go out there and make a real movie, a feature film. You know, it reminds me of this quote, famous German writer from a long, long time ago. He said, "Action has magic, grace, and power in it." And may magic, grace, and power be yours. In just a moment, we'll run down what you can expect from the class. But first, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself so you know some of the experience and perspective that I'm bringing to the course and how this got formed. Now, I started out in my career, studied communication and electronic media, and started out in the industry a little bit more in the broadcast side of things and video production, producing a local television show for an ABC affiliate. And from there, started to become interested in filmmaking, and I didn't have six figures to spend on a film school education. So I started going out and looking for resources anywhere I could find them to figure out how to actually make a feature film. What went into it and what was different about it from broadcast style video production or more of electronic news gathering out in the field, and started to study that and learn the basics and realize, though there is a ton of good stuff you can learn in film school, there's a lot that film school doesn't teach you about just how to go out there and kind of be an entrepreneur and make things happen and pull together a crew and how to navigate the process of making a feature film. So that's what I want to share with you. I've used that same framework now for like 8 feature films, a mix of narrative and documentaries. The budgets range from $2,000 to about $500,000, and all of them played in festivals. They received some awards, and for distribution, it's been a variety of anywhere from landing on iTunes and obviously Amazon Prime, Vudu, some of those streaming options, as well as back when people still bought DVDs, they were in Walmart and Target and Best Buy. So you're able to find them there. So that's some of the background that has informed this framework that I'm going to teach you now. So here's what you can expect in the course: how to straddle that line between good, fast, and cheap, how to make the types of films that you may have seen by Ed Burns or the Duplass brothers, where there are no aliens, no explosions, but they tell a really good story and do it while keeping the budget and the production scope really small. We're also going to look at writing, staying within parameters. What parameters do you need to stay within? How do you stay within those parameters? And also, if you're trying to write a screenplay and then option it, maybe you don't want to make the movie all by yourself, but you want to see the movie be made by an indie producer, the types of scripts that they're looking for. We're also going to look at producing. That's a big chunk of this course. How do you pull all the pieces together? What to budget for, how much to budget, what kind of things can you get for free or almost free, and production tips and distribution and marketing tips. Then when we look at directing, we're not going to necessarily be talking about how to give the best inspiration to your actors or how to collaborate with your director of photography, but we're going to talk about how you can direct in line with your limited budget. We'll explore that. Now, there are some things that I won't be teaching. I'm not going to teach you how to make really cool lens flares or about the best camera composition or how to write really awesome dialogue. There are lots of great resources out there that you can look at to learn those things. But what we're going to be learning about is just how to pull all these pieces together, how to navigate it, and how to navigate it on a limited budget. Now, all of this might sound like really restrictive. You're thinking, well, you're talking about a lot of limitations about what I can do. But I think if you haven't already found this yet, you're going to find that a sandbox and tight parameters can really be freeing, and it can really start to energize your creativity. There's actually some good data supporting that idea. Former Yahoo CEO Marissa Mayer offered the same opinion writing for Business Week in 2006. She said, "Constraints shape and focus problems and provide clear challenges to overcome as well as inspiration. Creativity loves constraints, but they must be balanced with a healthy disregard for the impossible." So this might be sounding impossible for you, but take it as a creative challenge. This could be really fun to figure out. How do you align all of this, your idea and some of the budget limitations, to free yourself to go out there and make that movie? There was also a study conducted by the University of Amsterdam's Social Psychology Department. And that study proved that tough obstacles can prompt people to open their minds, look at the big picture, and make connections between things that are not obviously connected. So if you have a lot of hustle and even just a little bit of talent, and you're ready to embrace the opportunity of those creative restraints, then you're ready to make a movie with no money. So let's do it. Let's get started on that movie.